This is the single most expensive things humans have ever built, and in 2030, NASA is going to deliberately crash it into the ocean. Now, you may think that the reason why we built ISS is something related to space exploration, curiosity, blah blah blah. No, that's not the proper reason. Yes, those are the reasons, of course, but the main reason why ISS is flying above your head right now is a little different. It's something geopolitical. Now, to understand this properly, we will have to go back in time a little bit to the era of Cold War. So in 1991, the Soviet Union collapsed. Suddenly, Russia had all those brilliant minds and expertise with decades of experience in rockets and space technology without any money or job. Now, the US was worried over here because, they could end up in the hands of other countries, which was not good for them. Also, during those times, US was already struggling with their own space station program, that Space Station Freedom. So they came up with a plan. The US decided to invite Russia to join the space station program because this was really a great deal for both sides. And then the two countries, which were bitter enemies of each other during the Cold War, started working together in space. First came the Shuttle Mir program, where the American astronauts and Russian cosmonauts worked together aboard Mir. And then came the International Space Station. Module after module were launched, flights after flights carried more and more pieces into the orbit, and the whole thing took over a decade to be assembled in space. Right now, scientists and astronauts are doing experiments in microgravity conditions out there in International Space Station, which is zooming around the Earth at the speed of 28,000 km per hour. But now we have a problem. International Space Station ISS is getting old, it is getting cracks, and that is the reason why NASA has decided to crash it into the Pacific on purpose. And it will also make some room for, the private space stations.